welcome to the Demo Dive, where I livestream myself digging through Steam's demo tag to sort the trash from the treasure. I'm CB, and as you can probably tell from my slightly zoning out here, you have no idea how much I need some Zen right now. Also, maybe painkillers that actually work, and possibly the energy to throttle some people, I don't know. Um, it's not been a great day, pretty obviously, given I've got a whole bunch of shit that now does not work. Why am I not wiggling? This does not seem... I'll deal with it later. As you can see, I'm not having a great day. But the Zen, at least I have, which might help. I don't know. I've been promising this one for a couple of different demo dives now, but I kept skipping it for other demos, unfortunately ones that didn't quite pan out game-wise. But now it's about that time to bring it out and go through this whole rigmarole again, this time with actually giving you sound. The game is called Hozy by Come On Studio. Seriously, the studio names, Tadakris. This one's a sort of an interior decorating sim, as you've seen. It's kind of along the lines of House Flipper, just slightly less ambitious. Rebuilding, refurbishing, unpacking rooms to make them homey. This is the kind of thing that is so very much my zen. I literally have a whole Steam collection devoted to my gallery of interior design sims. I mean, back when I played The Sims 1 through 3, I never picked up 4. That was mostly what I played it for. Well, that and character design, but I don't have anything that does that separate from The Sims now. Anyone heard of anything like that isn't that Love Nikki Gacha crap? Let me know. Anyway, you'd think you'd only need the one interior design sim. It was Québécois French. Let me take a quick aside from the demo part to explain to people a little bit about Québécois swearing. See, Quebec used to be very Catholic. It's less Catholic now, but it was very Catholic. So while there is the usual scatological and sexual swearing, a lot of the profanity from Quebec is based on various bits of the Catholic faith. Tadaklis is literally the cup of Christ. Ta, cup. Klis, Christ. Hostie, which is another one, literally refers to the host. So, Tabernacle is another one. That's more. I don't remember the exact terminology, but it comes from tabernacle. So they do things like tas de merde, which is sort of cup of shit, really. But mostly, you're swearing by the Pope. Although the current Pope is kind of cool, as far as I understand. Anyway, you would think that you only need one interior design sim. Have you ever heard of the... Do you know what taking communion is? It pretty much is literally Christ juice, because this is my blood, take and drink in remembrance of me. It's literally Christ juice. And it's technically the cup that he drank from at the Last Supper. It's the Holy Grail. When we're swearing like that, we're swearing by the Holy Grail. Yes, that cup of Christ. Yes. I am going to figure out what the fuck happened with that. I'm going to stop looking at that for a start. Anyway, going back to... Yeah, but I mean, you're right. It's literally Christ juice. We are so off the point that we can't even see it anymore. But yes, it's technically Christ juice. So, going back to where we were going with this, you'd think you only need one interior design sim in your life, but nope. Nope, sometimes you want different settings, different mechanics, a different art style, or at least I do. So, let's see if this one's going to join my gallery of interior design sims, shall we? from immediate reaction where you couldn't actually hear me talk about it, I'd say yes, but let's give it a try with the actual commentary. Sitting comfortably? Good. Then we'll begin. Right, going through this again. Because the thing I noticed, one of the things that I noticed was that you have a limit of things to pick up, but it doesn't tell you what the limit is. You just start dropping things if you pick up too many, which is interesting as mechanics go. I'll show you. You pick up too much stuff and you start dropping other things. So it's an interesting mechanic, though it'd be nice to know exactly how much is too much. Wonder if any gets shaken off when you wiggle. Nothing gets shaken off when you wiggle. Good to know. Although apparently you can pick things up too fast and miss things. We're getting to the limit now. Yeah, that's a fucking cow! Okay, you can go there. Yeah, one thing that I should mention is I thought there wasn't a tutorial, but it turns out journal. Yes. Grab, camera. Oh, you can zoom out. And do a WASD of moving, and you can rotate. Which is a good thing. But it would have been nice if they'd started with this open. Yeah, there was moo. There was a cow out there somewhere. Cow, church bells, whole 9 yards. Anyway, we're going to clean some windows. I don't know how windows get this grubby, but windows apparently get this grubby. Because I thought that was curtains at first, but no, look at that. Interesting patterns of the grubby, too, because that looks like a tree. I hadn't looked so much at that point. This is a good one for me, was the thing I was saying, was because House Flipper is a first-person kind of a who's it, and I have problems with those because migraines. Usually I'm okay because, you know, I can take breaks, I can be careful how I move the camera, that kind of thing. But it's better, I think, when I don't have to worry about it. Because then I can properly zen out without worrying about it being 2 hours later. And, oh, hey, I was having a great time, but now I have a migraine. Damn it. And honestly, in cases like that, the only way to... It's not even getting rid of the pain. I hyper-focus and ignore it. I have weaponized my probable ADHD, and that works for me. So, mop, mop. I do kind of wish you could change the floor. Apparently, apparently from what we've seen on the, from what I've seen on the preview, the trailer stuff on the Steam page, there are spots where you can literally rip up the floor and have, the floor is damaged. We will fix it. Oh, that rotates. Good to know. Not particularly helpful in a situation wherein oh, hey, come back here. Where I just want to keep going on one particular bit, but also don't let you know when you missed a spot, so you kind of got to be careful, or else you wind up dropping everything, and then, oops, oh dear, you missed a corner. I'm pretty sure it's not the end of the world. Oh, I see. That's empty paint. Okay. So you do have to refill the paint. Again, it gives you zero real warning when you have to do that. I think the problem with this game is it's trying so hard to be zen that it doesn't tell you enough of anything. I have not painted the entirety of the wall. Wish it would stop telling me that I have painted the entirety of the wall when I have not painted the entirety of the wall. I'll try doing all the walls a different color. I was going for something a little more artsy there, and nah, I'm just going to... Reminds me a bit of this house that a couple of fairly random NPCs in my D&D game have. Their favorite color is orange. They decorate in nothing but orange. They eat nothing that is not orange or green. It was kind of hilarious. I don't think my group is ever going to forget that. So I do this in honor of the Orange Brigade. Could you get back in there? Thank you. Nope. Excuse me? Thank you. Yeah, a little persnickety. But there are worse things in the world than persnickety, I guess. Okay, the first thing I want to do is get this shit out of my way. Oh, you have to leave that there. That's annoying. I'd like to be able to put the tools wherever the hell I want. I'll leave the rugs, thank you. Nope. I put you there. Yes, moo to you too. That's in an awful lot of leaf. There, you can go there, so I'm not tempted to try to put anything on the windowsill, because I didn't like it when I put things on the windowsill, apparently. Oh! Apparently you can leave it for later. But no. What happens if I want to... Yes, thank you. I wanted to take it out of there. Thank you very much. There. Nope. Thank you. Move that out of the way so I can put the chair where I want it. Cute little family. I don't know about some of their artistic choices, but, you know, don't yuck someone else's yum, I guess. That, though, I may vaguely yuck that particular yum, because that particular yum is ridiculous. Ah, right, yes, plants. I did not realize I was stacking them in ascending size order, but there you go. That is still the ugliest fucking rug. Why do I have this fake tiger rug? Why do I have this ugly thing? Who gave it to me and why do they hate me so? Like I say, I'm going to put it in front of the fireplace and hope something sets it ablaze. Because I'm petty like that, and I don't believe this bit of nonsense either. I mean, oh, pity's sake. That's charming. Okay, first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to... No, that's not what I meant to do. Okay, we're going to report you. Viewership tampering. Okay. I verify, submit report, block this user. Go by, please. Well, it's going back to what you were saying. It is a task list, but if you look down here, it's also tutorial-like. It's telling you how everything works, which is what tutorials tend to do. How did that fit in that tiny-ass box? I mean, I get there's some creative license going on here, but at the same time, surely you should be... There should at least be some correlation between size of thing and size of... Oh, that's what that stool is for. Duh! If you've got a drafting table, you need a stool to sit at. I am a bit of a twit. But you love me anyway. There's this box that's like nothing but candle. Which, I mean, okay, you do you. And you can light them. They even give off little wisps of smoke, which is kind of cool. And I probably shouldn't have plants that close to... that close to a fire, but, you know, they're by a fireplace anyway, so... Move a little further in. Record player. I think that's the way forward. There for now, but I'm tucking you there, you there. Oh, globe. I don't remember when I pulled that out of a box, but I must have pulled it out of a box. And there's that stupid fan. Maybe I've made a home for the stupid fan. I have made the stupid fan. There we go. And one neat thing is you can turn on the TV. Behold! The record player works. That can go kind of there. And that can go kind of there. And last rug can be for under here. unpack the furniture. And that's pretty much it. So I've managed to squeeze like 45 minutes out of this by dint of complete nonsense. Although I could put you like there, I guess. And since you guys have a lamp, you should go over there so that whoever's sitting in the beanbag can see what they're doing. Although they have that. Hey, do all the lamps work? All the lamps seem to work. Can't do anything with the fire extinguisher. Oh, even that one switches on. I still don't know why you have to have a lantern on mounted antlers. Why do you have this? Especially, why do you have this when you have a little light up? You feel it. You feel what? And there are too many rugs for this room. I'm sorry, but there are. I kind of wish there was an option to just, like, not, you know, like, dispose of furniture you don't want. Like, rugs, etc. And I don't know why that paint roller and things stay when everything else goes away. Maybe in case you feel like you want to repaint to match the decor. Because, of course, when you first do the painting, you don't know what the furniture is going to look like. So I guess that makes sense, even if I think it's slightly ridiculous. But that's just me. So yeah, when you go through there, you click through finish, and oh, there's a second workshop, an artist's creative mess. Well, to be fair, a lot of people's furniture is picked up like... Oh, okay, what do we got? Oh, see, this is the bit I meant when they talked about being able to pull up floors. I didn't see this the first time around. And there is a faster way of doing it than one at a time. That's good. You just need to make sure you get your run up. Excuse me. Right, moving swiftly on. You're literally just pulling up all the old flooring. There's something satisfying about this that you don't get in House Flipper. You just put new floor on top of old floor. Here, you just kinda... And now that I've done what? Sweep the yard, remove parquet, throw away old planks, lay down new parquet. Oh, I see. You sweep them towards the... Or, you know, out of the immediate field of view. Although I imagine the neighbors would probably get a little bit pissed off if that's how you're getting rid of your leaves. But, you know, never mind. There doesn't seem to be neighbors anyway. There seems to be an empty void. Eat leaves, void. Although that's the thing. I understand that it's picturesque to have them, like... Should I not be able to... Ah, there we go. Can I not throw away the... I cannot throw away the leaves, so I'll just put you over there. I don't know, I like some of the mechanics, but I can see them getting old kind of fast. Like the... you can only pick up so much stuff and you drop things along the way thing. It just means you're scattering your mist to the winds. And you have to just sort of pick up more or be careful of exactly how much you take and in what kind of order. You know, old planks are thrown away, lay new planks. How do we lay new planks? Oh, okay, that's simple enough. Oops. Ah, here we go. There's a little boiler. Okay, that's kind of neat. Switch on the little pot-bellied stove. That's cute. It's nice when you have things where you can just, like, mess with the set dressing. Nope. I just wish it was a little less persnickety about where you put, where you click. Okay, so what's next? Ah, we're unpacking more. Oh. Oh, okay. Ha! Drapes that you can, Okay. Unpack the furniture. We'll go for mint green, why not? Oh, I see. It really is a thing where, it's letting you paint to match the furniture. I am really liking the music, I find. It's not obtrusive, but it's not... It's also not exactly boring, either. I'm not really sure how to describe it. Besides, yeah, vaguely calming, but still... not so, calming that you don't feel inspired to actually do things, if that makes sense. Because there's some that have the music just there to chill with, like... There's this sort of scrapbooking time management game kind of thing that I picked up called The Merry Fairy, and its music is very, how to put this, it's a little too calming. Thankfully, there's different things you can play. You change the station, so to speak, but the first music you get is a little frustrating. Not to mention they set up the sound a little ridiculously in that the ambient is so loud. Like, I had snow as a chosen weather for the window outside our little workspace. And the next thing I know, it's howling Arctic winds, and I'm like, that's not what it sounds like when it snows. Not all the time anyway, and not that light a snowfall. I should know, I'm relatively expert on snow, given where I come from. There. Now we're not looking at that wall anymore. Oh, missed a spot. What do I do with this? Oh. I guess it's for touch-up work or something. Which is good, because I didn't get all the bits behind the potbelly stove. So they can get really detailed and persnickety with it. Le French Canadiana. Oh god, don't even get me started on crime scene cleaner. That one is just wait, why is there a motorcycle? Ah! Why did it honk? Motorcycles don't have horns! That's a lot of table. Why is there so much table? Okay. I'm assuming that goes under an easel because it's that kind of mess. Somebody carved this? What the fuck? I pick a lane, my dude. Okay, I don't know where any of this is supposed to go. So, I guess I'll put you out there. Put you on there for now. Outside chair. Stools. More chair. I'll put you by the pot-bellied stove, I guess. There are all of these chairs and not one of them match. Look at this! Hello, Motorcycle Hellman. Nice to meet you, too. And you can open and close the visor. Great. Now, fuck it. I guess this is stuff for outside? What even is that? I'll put you there for now, okay? Oh, chocks. Okay. That makes more sense. What? I missed some of that wall, and do you know how far past give a fuck I actually am? More fan. The fuck is this? Oh, camcorder. Old damn camcorder. Then again, all camcorders are kind of old, I think. Old radio. Another camera. What the hell? I don't know where any of this goes. Dip. Why? The hell? Why are there jack-o'-lanterns? Is this, like, set at Halloween time? Oh, tea light candle. Okay. Finally, a thing that goes upon the wall. Oh, it's her again. Okay. So basically they've got all this stuff that goes on places and None of it matches. None of it coordinates. And you're just supposed to make it work somehow, I guess? I'm just gonna put it more or less wherever at this point. Oh, I took the... Wait, I didn't mean to take the kettle along for the ride. There, you can go on that chair and be grateful. Okay. Teacup? The saucer goes next? That's not how tea sets work. And none of the drinkware matches either. Finally, I was wondering when I was actually going to find the damn easel. And different easel. So we're going to move you out of the way for the time being. I'm running out of wool. Things lock. That's... There is nowhere near enough wool for anything. Okay, let's clear that for the time being so I can actually get some space here. Those are ears. Somebody made... Oh, so it's bits of face. Huh. Okay, that's artsy in its own unique way. Fine. We can do that. I don't know what your malfunction is, but we can do that if you want to, sure. I can sit there for now while I figure out where everything else goes. Oh my god. There's a step ladder. Why is there a step ladder? More pumpkin! Okay. I could just leave it in this complete state of disarray, but fuck it, I'm going to try to make something that remotely works. Okay, now I'm pretty sure that we should be trying to find a place for that. In there somewhere. None of these chairs match. At all. Even the tiniest, tiniest bit. That is frustrating. Somebody be a slob. Jesus Christ. Okay. Jack-o'-lantern. Jack-o'-lantern. Plant. Plant. That should probably go... no, it's kind of move that. Oh, this time the stupid bust moves with the thing you put it on top of. Great. Good to know. We'll put you kind of over there. You look about the right height for that. Ish, sort of. You can sit there with your big capital A. We can put that over there. Radio. The hell? Yes, yes, you can go. You locked together. I wish it wouldn't do that, but it does that, so not much I can do about it. There, we can store you there. Put you over there. Put you on here. I think that's meant to be a door. Some of the design elements on this are a little, I don't even know what this is supposed to be. some sort of Afghan or whatever. You know what? Well, I don't think they're living in it. I think they're just working in it. It looks like... Oh. You can change the color of the little glass panes. Look at that. Yeah, so that's definitely not a door. That's just a glass-paned panel. It's a bit messier than I generally like, but I'm running a little past time, actually. So, I recognize this girl from the sketches. Okay. And everything else is locked to... Oh, apparently everything else is not locked to demo, but too bad, because I lost 20 minutes to sound malfunctions. But that's okay, I think I've had quite enough. I think it's going to take a little bit of getting used to, because some ways it's more persnickety than others. But I get the feeling that it's not just about decorating, given that we're seeing things like, you know, the girl from the painting, that kind of thing. I think we're telling somebody's story while we're attempting to reorganize the world. But it's cool. It's pretty zen, which is something that, particularly with the way things have been going at the moment, I actually really need. So, persnickety aside, which is just a matter of getting used to a thing, yeah, this sounds like very much right up my alley. I wonder if all of these are actually the demo and there's other stuff to do later on. Be interesting to see how much replay value it has and just how many stages it has to go. And if there's, for example, a free play mode where you can just pick what building you want to do and go ham. But it doesn't feel like it. It feels like this is the kind of game where you go through the story and that's pretty much it. It's just a question of how much story it actually has, which I don't think we're going to find out the answer to in a while. Well, actually, no. Thinking about it, looking at it, Hozy actually comes out on 30th March. Just in time to be a post-payday treat for me. So that's nice. Because, you know, obviously, persnickety aside, I'm going to own it. Does mean that the demo might not be around for that much longer. So if you like the look of it, wanted to see what that next building is, wanted to look at and see if the other buildings that have little padlocks and demo written on them unlock, maybe give the demo a shot yourself, see if it's for you. Remember, my opinion isn't the be-all and end-all, and sometimes the feel of playing a game can make or break your enjoyment, I know from experience, so try before you buy wherever possible. For those who like a text-based and digression-free review, and one that doesn't rely on me getting my sound settings to work, that'll be up on my Ko-fi shortly. Never a paywall. I do it for the love of the games, but, you know, toss some folks in my general direction if you like what I do. I like the company. The review will have the embedded VOD, which will also be on YouTube to join my various bits of flail, in case you joined late, or just fancy coming back to it later, or you know, wandered away briefly because I wasn't making any noise and decided to come back when midway through. Either way. Now, this Sunday's not a D&D Sunday, so I'll be doing the game in full on the Sunday. I'll be checking out a game called Gone Home, a first-person narrative exploration game with some slight creepy undertones from the looks. It's been sitting in my interactive story collection for a while, and it's probably time I had to look at it, though carefully because of the whole first-person thing. Friday, though. Well, if I'm able to do a demo at all after the truck it'll probably feel like I got hit with when Friday rolls around, it better be something so very, very chill. So I'm looking at Heidi's Legacy, a cozy little narrative life sim. Virtual mountain air, helping your community. Goats. Well, idealized goats, because herding goats is a chore, let me tell you. Anyway, it sounds like something zen enough to be doable, even if I'm a complete wreck, and fun enough to be worth streaming. So I hope to see you there. Until then, or until next, have a good one.